I have a friend who's just become a whistleblower, which I did some whistleblowing myself a few years ago and pretty much lost everything, my career, everything. It was amazing the amount of schadenfreude that came out as a result of that. So it was also amazing to see how many people, especially manly men, who had no spines when it came to standing up for a young woman who should not have been sexually harassed. Anyway, so it was miserable. So I'm hoping my friend will be listening to this or see this, and anybody else who's ever been or is considering being a whistleblower. I was a little bit cavalier, okay, maybe a lot cavalier about the choice I made. It seemed clearly the right thing to do, and I was joining other people who had done the right thing. It's just that I happened to be in a more precarious position in terms of my funding resources and security of position. The other people who chose to fight this very powerful person were much more senior in their careers. So my friend she's made her choice, she's already done it, and she's already getting the backlash, which includes people who know she's done the right thing, treating her like she's a pariah. It's a very hard thing to be going through this at the same time as COVID. It just floors me that we humans like to read about and fantasize about heroes and ourselves as heroes, and then I think 90% of us, myself included, like, we're all complicated. Sometimes we sit down and do nothing, just sit on our hands, and then other times a very small percentage will actually stand up and do the right thing for somebody else. If my friend had had a critical mass, if all those people who are treating her like a pariah now because they're terrified of losing their jobs had stood up, that critical mass could not be ignored. Why doesn't that critical mass form? I don't know. I want to say to her, this is going to be really hard. You are going to be feeling extremely alone. Luckily, you have family that love you and respect you and know who you are. And hopefully I'm sure that they're going to be ready for the long ride. I feel like I had some sort of weird nervous breakdown that lasted a couple of years. Hopefully you're stronger than me and it won't last that long. To anybody who's going through this or considering going through this, you will need people around you. If you don't have people around you, I didn't, so it can be done without them, but maybe the endurance challenge is a little bit longer. I have no idea, because I'm sample size of one. And the people around you, to them I say, be patient with this person. Because what they're going through is a real social, psychological, very painful event, and it's taken them a lot of strength to get to that place where they blow the whistle or speak up to power, and if they lose, which in most cases people do, they lose their jobs, they lose that security, that identity. They have not just had that fight, now they have an internal fight, an internal dialogue about their value in the world, and everyone around them is telling them they have nothing to give anymore because they went against the system, and most of the people around them were too fearful to go against that system. So they're fighting multiple battles. Be patient with them. Plan a 2-year course of being patient and compassionate and supportive and loving, and find ways to take care of yourself so that you can help take care of them. It's hard. And I say to A, because I don't want to say her name, I love you, I respect you, you're amazing, and you will get through this. You and B both. A and B, who knew? Okay, I never thought about it before. Alright. To all those people who fight to do the right thing, those unsung heroes that inspire the rest of us.